Day 6 was another all guitar day, which is obviously a lot of fun for guitarists. We started off with all the semi-clean bits, the parts which weren't exactly clean but didn't need to be as high gain as a regular rhythm type tone. I think most of the songs had at least one part that we had to do in that style. We finished them, then we moved on to acoustics. We had got Rohit from Cryptos, he borrowed his Takamine guitar. It was a pretty good tone. So just when we were about to record, Sukruz shows up with this classical guitar and asks whether we want to use that for recording as well. And we were like, oh yeah. It was a bitch to play because it's got a nice fat neck like a 7/8 string guitar. But it had this bottom end nice woody tone, so we sort of took parts from both guitars, used the regular acoustic for the bright top end, used this for the low sound. By the time we were done tracking with that, pretty much all the guitars except the solos had been taken care of. And it was a fairly early day, so while we were waiting for all the backups to get done, we indulged in some long exposure photography, and yeah, you can see the results here. Interesting. So yeah, that's day 6.
By the end of day 6, Ganesh, we call it Jack, he said he was okay and he wanted to record on day 7. So next morning, day 7 was when Jack was in the studio by 8 o'clock. Jack is very easy to record. He knows how to sing into a mic. I think he was spot on. There were some parts that he was trying new things, so he wanted to keep those songs towards the end. Basically the newest songs, he wanted to keep them for the end. So we started with Where There's Smoke because it's a fast song again. For him, it's very easy to get the tempo right, so his voice gets warmed up and he gets into the flow of things very easily. So that was the first song. Then he tracked Bearded and Bizarre, which was spot on. I don't think he had to do any retakes for that. Basically, he did all the fast parts together. Bearded and Bizarre's chorus is really slow. That's the slowest thing we've ever written. So that he did very interesting obituary kind of vocals. It's like a very slow autopsy kind of part. And the vocals work really well, it's really mental. He went on to do Astronomy Domine. There was a breeze as well, and then we took a break. He came back to do Sleeping Pool. I think Sleeping Pool is his favorite song, so he's a big fan of the blues. Even though this song is not a blues song, it has that blues swagger, it has that groove. There is a bit in the middle where it gets really heavy. That bit, Jack does some death metal-ish growls again. It's almost like a mix of two different styles, but somehow it works. The last 2 songs were the latest songs that we wrote. He tackled the grand alignment first. The song's vocals are very old-fashioned. It's very dirty, very aggressive, very over the top as well. So there's a certain 70s metal vibe that we wanted for that one. I think he did his own take on it. It came out really well. You'll hear it soon. So the last song that Jack did was Me In NOLA. That is the slowest song, and lyrics were written when we were still writing the first album. So he basically used that. He kind of rearranged, rewrote, rephrased, and got it done to fit this one. The vocals to me sound like bands like Earthrise and obviously some NOLA bands. So that's what he's going for. It's a very interesting song. It's the shortest song we've ever written. Shortest heavy song we've ever written. We moved on to some other surprises. Chacko also in the meantime had tracked his solo melody type thing for Me In NOLA. So that is officially the first song to get completely done. We now are going to use these 4 days to work on additional vocals, backing vocals. We have Saturday, Sunday and Monday, last 3 days. So we have solos left, we have additional vocals left, and then we just have to do some fine edits. We just have to listen to what we recorded and then back it all up and send it to America.